Just be glad for all you have that's in today.
Hey everyone, Connie here, and welcome to my blind reaction to episode 9 of Kakegurui. Kakegurui XX Season 2. Last time we had the end of another gamble, which is pretty much how this goes. It's like one episode we start the gambles, next episode we end it. And it's very formulaic, very formulaic. Now, we're only a few episodes away from the end. After this, there's, I think, only 3 more episodes, because I think it's 12 episodes long. And I still stand by that there's no way this is finishing in this season. They're going to have to bring this over to a third season. Because, think about it. We have to wrap up so many things still. We have to wrap up the thing with the one member of the Momobami clan, Rei, that's it, Rei Batsubami. We have to wrap up whatever the fuck is going on with Rei Batsubami. We have to wrap up the election, which is clearly not quite over yet. We still haven't had the Vice President and Mary's gamble. And even though it does seem they're trying to force a lot of the new Momobami clan into gambles by just forcing multiple members into the same gamble, it feels like it's rushing it. Like it's trying to get it done by the end of the season. But if they do finish this storyline, this plot line by the end of the season, it's going to feel so fucking rushed. I enjoy the series enough, but it's getting to that point where, yeah, it's just feeling way too rushed. It's feeling like they're just trying to force their way through it in too little of an amount of time. Now, I don't know how it compares to the manga. I do not know how the manga did it, but, I mean, I'm not a manga reader, so. But either way, I really hope that they start to really do a little better here in these final episodes. Like I said, we're doing episode 9 today. I'm recording this on Saturday. My dad had just left to probably go to store, plasma, or whatever. So I'm getting the chance to record it now. We're going to get to this, and hopefully it's good. Hopefully we finally get to the gamble with Mary and the Vice President, but who knows? Who knows? Like I said, there's just so much they have to wrap up in, like, the course of, like, 4 episodes now. I don't know how they're going to do it if they're planning on finishing this arc here. And if they don't finish this arc here, then cool, good. That would be smart, but I have an unfortunate feeling that they're going to try to finish the arc here. And it's going to really, really feel rushed. We'll find out, though. So, in the meantime, let's begin. When the screen fades to black, pause this redirect and go to the description below. Follow the link to the reaction, and after you watch it, come back here to the redirect and resume play. Because after it fades to black and then fades back in, everything from that point forward will be my afterthoughts and will contain spoilers to the episode. So that being said, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you at the reaction. And we are back, and we'll begin with spoilers in 3, 2, 1, now. So, in this one, we had Sayaka starting a gamble against Yumiko. Sayaka is Kurari's right-hand girl, her kind of personal assistant in a way. And she doesn't like Yumiko. She feels like Yumiko is ruining everything that Kurari built up. And so she challenges Yumiko to basically finally get rid of her. And they're gambling everything. They're putting everything on the line. Yumiko, if she loses, can never gamble again. And you know that Yumiko will stick to that. You know that if she does lose, which it's not going to happen, but if she did, she will stick to that. She will not gamble again. Meanwhile, in order to make it fair, Kurari has Sayaka gamble her connection to, well, Kurari. And she has to no longer be in service to her, no longer be around her and whatnot. And at first, Sayaka's thinking like, oh, I'll just like, I might have to be forced to admire her from afar. But then Kurari like corrects that right quick. It's like, no. You see, the loser is also going to be jumping out of this tower from the top floor. Because if you lose, then we can't have you just admiring me from afar because there's still that connection. No. If you lose, you're going to lose that connection all the way. We're going to make sure you lose that connection, which also kind of fits to making sure that Yumiko never gambles again. Now, obviously, it's not guaranteed that they would die from jumping out of that. They could just get massively, horribly injured, but still, it would definitely change things. So yeah, we start this gamble, and it's in this tower of doors, this giant tower that has no practical use, but is made specifically for this game, this gamble. Kurari is facilitating it. They go to the top floor, and their goal is to go back down to the first and then back up to the fifth once again, while carrying a flower they retrieved when they went down to the first floor again. And there's all these latches, all these doors they can take, all these ways they can try to get down. Yumiko tries the main staircase at first because that goes straight down to the first floor. Of course, it's the most logical choice. But even though she got the answer to the puzzle right, the door itself ended up leading to a brick wall, showing that even though the answer was right, that's not the solution. That won't actually help you here. So, in response, Sayaka took one of the latches on the floor. But unfortunately, she took the wrong one. And although it won't, like, destroy her chances of winning the gamble, it does put her behind. It definitely puts her behind. Yumiko, instead of taking the other latch, decides to open up one of the doors leading to outside of the tower. Now, there's nothing on the outside of the tower. There's no walkways, no railings, nothing. It's smooth. So there's nothing for her to latch onto, which means that opening the door pretty much makes no sense. But Yumiko, a lot of times, doesn't go for the logical choice. So I'm just wondering how she's going to manage this. Like, is she going to be able to get down to the bottom of the tower from here? Because if she, like, somehow jumps out and somehow survives or whatnot and gets to the bottom of the tower, she'll be on the first floor. That's a one-way ticket to the first floor. And then getting back up, and then she just has to get back up to the fifth again. So I definitely think that's what she's thinking. I might be completely wrong, but that's what I think she's thinking. But I don't know for sure. Now, normally, this would seem like a penultimate thing, and this, we know it's going to be a 2-episode gamble, as always. This would seem like a very penultimate kind of gamble for a series like this. But here's the thing. After this, this is going to be episodes 9 and 10, and then there's only 2 more episodes, 11 and 12, after that. So that means there's only going to be 1 more gamble after this. I don't see how that's possible with, at the same time, once again, tying up all the other ends to this storyline, like with Rei Batsubami, who we saw a little bit more of in this episode. Didn't really get anything new with her, just some girls getting all flustered over her. Nothing actually new really happened, like a couple episodes back where she got freaked out. But it's like, yeah. I don't know what they're trying to do here. Again, if they choose to end this season without finishing off this arc, I think that would be the best option here. But I don't know. Because here's the thing. There's still multiple members of the Momobami clan who we haven't seen gamble. a couple of which are in the top 10. In fact, I think those are the main ones who are. We haven't seen Mary's gamble with the vice president. We haven't seen that yet. We haven't seen Terrano gamble against anyone other than that side gamble from the last 2 episodes. There is no way this can finish off at this point in this season. Because again, if the next episode is going to be the tower still, and then there's 2 more episodes, they can't fit all of that into 2 episodes. It's literally not possible. Even if the only way is if they tried to really force all of it in to where it's like, not only would those last 2 episodes would have to be multiple gambles each episode, which, like, not even a full episode for a gamble. And there would have to be multiple gambles each of those 2 episodes. And at that point, it would feel like so extremely rushed, it's not funny. So I'm just not sure now how this is going to go. I'm not sure. All I can say for certain is that Yumiko is going to defeat Sayaka because Yumiko's not going to lose. Yumiko's not going to lose. They're not going to have her lose. They're not going to have her never be able to gamble again. It's not going to happen. And I don't know. I just don't know what they're going to do otherwise. My best guess is that obviously this one's going to end episode 10. Episodes 11 and 12 are probably going to be a gamble involving Terrano. I want to say it's going to be a gamble involving Terrano. Because I don't see it being any of those others we haven't really seen gamble. Either that or it's going to be Ray. Either Ray or Terrano are going to be focused on for the finale. And then we're going to close this out with the beginning of a season 3. Because again, there is no way possible this will end with season 2. But I guess we'll find out. I guess we will. In the meantime, tell me in the comments below what you thought of this episode of Kakegurui XX. And thank you all so much for tuning in. For now, I'm Connie and I'm signing off. See y'all next time.
And though you've come through many obstacles,